What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Natsume Yuujinchou, this time with episode 9. Really good episode last time. We focused in on the old lady. We had the same story but kind of separate perspectives with Natsume's kind of point of view from the yokai, and then Nyanko's from the old woman's point of view. Pretty cool story. Again, I really love that they fleshed her out quite a bit. She's not just this very harsh old woman that we've seen to this point. But I'm loving a lot of the flashbacks we're seeing recently. Yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this episode down in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. From what I remember from the preview, it was only yesterday for me, but from what I remember, it was there was quite a few yokai involved. I forget exactly what it was covering, but it did look like a hectic episode. I love that shot there. It's kind of like, what if that was the case? What if we, if all this came earlier in life? It would have been lovely for Natsume, but it's kind of like, yeah, that would have been lovely, but it's also just amazing that he's got these friends and Nyanko and so on around him now. Better late than never. Better. Oh, there's that weird mask we did see in the preview. But yeah, the more I think about it, the more it is quite funny, isn't it? Because you do see cats like get rid of rats and pests and stuff in your house, and obviously Nyanko's a cat, and he's meant to be doing the same with yokai, but it doesn't work out that way, does it? Well, frogs are surprisingly hard to catch. It is indeed. The Moon Splitting Festival. I did also look, I think next season there's been, I think the longest break between any season so far. I think it said 4 years or so. So I think there might be a big jump in terms of like looks between this season and next season. Prepare yourself. Yeah, they did sound pretty small, didn't they? Where did that guy come from? What? You rat. Mysterious smile, that's what you call it. It's just a smile. again, I don't want to sound too bad or anything, but I've had that from women. It's like you seem mysterious and you're attractive in that sense, and it's just like, no, I'm just like, you don't really know anything about me, and I'm just a very normal person. Nothing mysterious going on. Interesting. Obviously, I had something similar to a degree in Bison Wolf, God of the Harvest, and so on. Try and influence it in some way. Oh dear. Well, yeah, that is one of the many things, isn't it? Like, not just with I haven't really seen any other groups, but with like the Motoba people, they don't give a fuck about any of this stuff. They don't even any wiser to any of this, are they? They just seal them. They just steal them, seal them. Extreme measures. Hand you a little bottle. Oh, I see what's gonna happen here. I remember the preview now. It is really that does look really awesome. I love stuff like that. Stuff that looks similar to that. Can't name anything off the top of my head, but I've seen a few kind of outfits similar from Japanese media. We got a new one. I guess they had to get someone. He was. Oh dear. I think it suits Natsume really well. I think he quite suits that kind of spectacular outfits. I've lost almost every time it seems like, so I'm not sure why these guys are so confident. Rowdy old bunch, aren't they? Yeah, I think there's at least like a couple like Digimon and such that look like this. And again, there's a few kind of things in media I've seen similar looking. Oh, no, a woman's most sacred weapon, the flip flop. Apologies, guys. I don't know why these little guys remind me of like ladybirds for some reason, like white ladybirds. Oh, he is here to help. I think he slowly is. To be honest, from what we've seen of Natori, from when we first saw him, he does. Yeah, I feel like he has improved in that area for sure. Not like he was ever a terrible guy or anything. Don't get me wrong. But when you meet people and make friends with people, inevitably they do have effects on you like that. You meet a softer person like Natsume, and I think that rubs off on you a little bit. Unless you're a certain type of person. Yeah, I think it would be a massive shame to get rid of this whole ceremony, fight, ordeal. Like, it's really cool. And just look how happy all like the yokai are and how much they support this Hozuki-sama and so on. Like, you can't get rid of all this. I mean, if you have to, you have to, but mochi like a mochi ball. where's he at? There he is. So what is this fight gonna be like? Is it gonna be like a hand to hand? Like what's is there like a game, do you reckon? Like chess or something? Hunting. Okay. What is it? It's a ball of smoke. We gotta try. Still gotta try. Tell you what I would have done, I would just put my hand above the pot. But yeah, game over. Well, I think it is going to be hopeless with these guys fucking carrying around like this. It's going to take ages to get anywhere. Yeah, it's a good point there. If we didn't do it, we would have lost right off the bat. So. Guys, I thought I had something on my nose. Is that the. Oh. So, is that the thing we were searching for? Oh, what the hell? Man, look like we're Nanko's brother. Oh, damn, that really went awfully. Jesus. Sure, that could have gone any worse. Yeah, what's the deal with that? Why does it look so much like Nyanko? That was a big ass fall, wasn't it? Very impressive there standing. Obviously, her is totally normal, but. That's just it's a thing, isn't it? It's like humans would. I think this is gonna be a two-parter, judging by the looks of things, perhaps. But um, yeah, it's very human-like in terms of that a lazy-ish nature, but just a nature of like why stop something every 10 years when you can stop it for good, if that makes sense. So why come back and sort this out every 10 years, or rely on fate and rely on these guys for it to go well. Like have no input whatsoever when you can rule out the risk entirely. Like that's a very human thing, I think, isn't it? You see things like that's very harsh, but like probably happened in like wars and in the past. I'm not very good at history, but it's probably happened in the past of like, oh, this nation could be a potential problem in the future. Wipe them out before they ever become a problem. I imagine that has happened in history. Again, I can't think of any examples because I'm not really great at that kind of stuff. But yeah, shame. Like I said earlier this episode, it would be a massive shame to get rid of something like this. This is a very, very big event for these guys, all these yokai. It's the history of this mountain. So that was for the beast. I mean, it works well for these guys either way. Man, these guys taking a lot of punishment this episode, aren't they? It must be. Oh dear. So yeah, this is going to be a two-part, which I'm happy about. I think the two-parters have definitely gotten stronger as the series has gone along. I think the last two seasons have been a great example of that. Yeah, really good episode here, especially for like a part one. I had mentioned before in the two parters, the part one usually is the weaker of the two, but again, that was actually a bit of an exception this season. I think the episodes that we got that have been two parts, which was only a set of two episodes, I think this season especially, was both were really awesome, very different as well. But yeah, again, it'd just be a massive shame if this just ended. If you know what I'm saying, never saw one of these mountain kind of fights again. And like I said earlier as well, I love the outfit kind of designs to this episode. They're really cool. I think I might have seen like something like Yu-Gi-Oh as well with like yeah. Okay, let's have a little look at what we have in store for the second part. Ozuki. The fucking man Jews. So I think I was watching. I do actually just want to look up quickly Ozuki. Like I said, I feel like I've definitely seen like at least some Digimon that look similar, but yeah. Ozuki. Ozuki Sanzo. So there's just one specific anime character coming up here. Oh really? Yayoi from I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, I really like that show though. Her last name is Hozuki, interestingly. Dark Gathering, that's the one. Hozuki and Spirit. Yeah, it's just a bunch of anime stuff, but I've definitely seen it in more places than the death battle between Yayoi and Megami from Jujutsu Kaisen. What that is? Fatal Frame classic series there. Sorry guys, I'm probably going a bit of a yeah, I can't find it. I can't really find. There's not really many results coming up here, interestingly. But like I said, there's definitely like some inspiration behind that. That has definitely inspired other things that I've kind of seen before. But yeah, like I said, really good episode here. Love seeing a bit more Natori again, seeing the effect that Natsume's had on Natori during this episode as well, which I think is really cool. As I said earlier, he's definitely changed, even though it's not to a massive degree, still essentially the same Natori. Again, Natsume is definitely affected him, and he's affected Natsume as well. We saw that earlier on this season, which I think was really powerful. Now we're kind of seeing the reverse of that, which is really cool. But yeah, interesting fight mountain stuff going on there. I'm not really sure how to best describe it, but this kind of game that they're competing in, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of that next time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this one down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next time with episode 10.